Hello guys, welcome to Enterclimate, a leading environmental consultancy. My name is Diksha Ketani. Today in this video, I'll be talking about computer recycling business. Stay tuned till the end if you want to know about this important topic in detail. I hope you all will agree with me that in today's tech-savvy world, a computer has made our lives much more accessible and productive. The intelligent machine became popular during the late 80s to early 90s, and since then there has been no looking back. Most people know about and have used computers mainly thanks to the pandemic scenario. Thus, there is a massive demand for computers in the country. Many computer companies have installed their manufacturing units in India to fulfill the growing demand. Another aspect of fulfilling this demand is setting up of computer recycling business in India. But why recycling? It must be noted that most computer owners belong to the public, government or private industry sectors. Therefore, they prefer replacing an old computer with a new one instead of upgrading it. This in return adds up to the vast heaps of e-waste. Surprisingly, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, only 15 to 20% of the e-waste is recycled. On the other hand, the rest of these electronic items land up in incinerators and landfills. That said, by starting a computer recycling business, one can make money and help the environment become clutter and toxic free. Once the main objective of starting this business is to generate an opportunity to transform e-waste into industrially and socially valuable materials like plastics, metals, glass, etc. However, this must be done by incorporating practical and pocket-friendly technologies. Now, it becomes necessary to know the need of the computer recycling business. As mentioned, e-waste is generated in huge quantities. Therefore, it is necessary to use discarded items efficiently. Starting a computer recycling business is the perfect option, as discarded PCs have toxic and non-biodegradable components. Thus, leaving them untreated results in environmental degradation. To combat the problem, it is a wise idea to try and recycle them for further usage. It is evident that discarded electronic items like computers are still usable, can be sold reasonably even after recycling. Before starting the business, it is essential to know which computer parts can be recycled. So the next section elaborates on the same. Number 1. Materials like silica, tin, glass, fiber, plastic, etc. are present in a computer. These are easily recyclable. Number 2. Precious metals like copper, gold, palladium, lead, aluminium, etc. can also be extracted from the computer for recycling. Number 3. Beside the parts that work efficiently can be considered for recycling. These can be used as spare parts or assembled to form a new computer. Number 4. Small accessories can also be extracted and used to assemble a new machine. Number 5. Under the computer recycling business, many accessories can be sold at reasonable prices only after cleaning, polishing and repairing. Next, I'll be talking about some essential requirements for the recycling business. Indeed, starting any business needs some basic requirements. The same is the case with computer recycling business. Here are the unavoidable requirements in this case. Number 1. Experienced workforce. Trained technicians, experts, engineers, small machines, etc. are required. Number 2. Space for recycling, whether rented, leased or owned. One requires enough space to start the business. Number 3. Equipment Different equipment is required for recycling. Number 4. Infrastructure. A good infrastructure is inevitable for computer recycling business. The infrastructure can also work as a treatment, storage and disposable facility, that is TSDF. Also, the infrastructure must be equipped with the latest technologies, gadgets, machines, tools, power connections, equipment, etc. Number 5. Discarded computers. To recycle a computer, you definitely need one that is discarded or can be refurbished. To get those discarded computers, the owners must contact scrap collectors who buy e-waste, especially the discarded computers. Additionally, you can team up with individuals and businesses for the same. Number 6. Experts and technicians. To carry out the task of recycling, one must hire engineers, experts and technicians. Besides, you need professional help to obtain all the licenses and complete the documentation required to comply with the environmental norms. Number 7. Sound transport management. Professionals are again required for the proper transportation of computers to and from the facility. Well, now let's talk about the licenses and documents required for setting up a computer recycling business. Number 1. Consent certificates from PCC or SPCB. Documents required for CTE and CTO are details on the DG set, the layout design, information regarding the effluent sewage treatment and emission sources, analysis report about hazardous waste, solid waste, effluent and fuel gases, a sheet describing the flow process, quality report of the air effluents, proof of the consent fees. Number 2. ISO certificate. Number 3. GST registration. Documents required are PAN card, incorporation certificate authorized by MCA, AOA, MOA, applicant's Aadhaar card, bank details, address proof. Number 4. Authorization under e-waste rules 2016. While setting up the computer recycling business, an application for the authorization must be submitted to SPCB or PCC. Number 5. Approval from the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Exchange for the import of computer scrap. Number 6. Udyog Aadhaar MSME. Number 7. Company license. Okay. So up next is the complete process to obtain e-waste authorization for setting up a computer recycling business. To set up the business, it must obtain e-waste recycling authorization from PCC or SPCB. The process of the same involves steps like submitting the application. The owner must register on the official website of SPCB or PCC. Subsequently, he must apply for e-waste recycling authorization with all the documents required. Step 2 includes reviewing the application. In the next step, the complete application is reviewed by District Environmental Engineer DEE for authentication and verification. In case of any mistake, the application is sent back to the recycler for correction. Number 3. Grant of license. The CPCB is supposed to evaluate the received application for granting the authorization for a computer recycling business within 120 days of receiving the application. After this, the license is granted successfully by SPCB. So now you might also agree that setting up a business is not that easy. However, we are happy to help you in your journey. In order of explaining you the process, next I will be taking up the post compliances that must be followed by the owners of the computer recycling business. So, after receiving the authorization from PCC or SPCB, owners or recyclers involved in the computer recycling business must comply with specific conditions like recyclers must fill out Form 6 regarding the e-waste manifest, submit a copy of the destruction certificate given to the recyclers, submit duly filled Form 2 Owners must provide authorization for the disposal of hazardous and other waste. Recyclers must provide annual returns in Form 3 to the respective PCC or SPCB. Okay, now I'll tell you to know a solution that will help you with all your problems. Yes, it is Enterclimate. We offer legal assistance as per your needs. Our experts and professionals offer extended support in obtaining licenses for your computer recycling business. We also excel in offering comprehensive help in annual report filing. We are always glad to assist you with annual report filing. Our team helps in renewal filing also. We at Enterclimate also offer thorough services for applying for any license renewal. So guys, this was all about computer recycling business. I am signing off, leaving you with thoughts and queries that might have arisen during the video. Drop your comments and feedback in the section below. In case of any queries, feel free to reach us by contacting the details being shown on your screens. If you found the video interesting, don't forget to like and share it. Also do subscribe our channel and keep coming back for more such informative content. Thank you.